we'll be working with the search box. Here we're in the demo site for the Thesis theme, and I'm scrolling down just a little bit to show you where you find the search box in this case. So it's right here in one of the sidebars. You can position the search box anywhere that you want by using hooks. What we'll be doing then is positioning that search box to the right of our navigation. Let's close this and go to the site we're going to be working with. And there's no search box at all right now. The first thing you do is you open up your custom functions.php. Around line 12, you're going to find this comment that begins with delete this line. That's where you're going to start putting your functions. So the first thing you have to do is to remove the navigation. Okay, and that's what we're doing here. If we jump back to our site, the navigation disappears, and that's fine. Let's go back to our file, and the next step is going to be to add your own custom navigation. We're going to put the Thesis navigation back in, but we're going to wrap it in our own containers. So we have two containers that we're adding. The first one, the first div, we're putting the ID of nav. The second one is going to have a class of nav_container. Then we are adding the regular Thesis navigation. We're reusing it. We're putting it back in this nav container. And also we're putting in the search box. So that's what this function does. It wraps the Thesis navigation in our own containers along with the search box. The next thing we need to do is add this action, which will place our custom navigation above the header. So let's save this file, go back to our site, refresh. So now we have the navigation back, and we have the search box up there, but it's not exactly where we want it to be. Open your custom.css file, which I have it open right here. There's nothing in it. It's completely blank. I'm going to paste the styles, save the file, go back to Firefox to see what we got. Alright, so it looks good to me. Now the search box is floated to the right. It's the right size. Everything looks fine so far. Now there's a problem that we don't see yet. If you were to type just whatever, something doesn't make sense in there, and press enter, you see that there's another search box here. Well, this search box is not supposed to look like this. Originally, let me show you what it looks like by going to the demo site. Okay, so this one looks a lot nicer. It's aligned all the way to the left. It's not ginormous like ours. So the CSS that we just put in affected this search box. So we need to go back to the CSS and specify that we only want those styles to apply to this search box and nothing else. Let's do that. We need to make our selectors a lot more specific. So we're going to add div class nav_container. Make sure you add it to both selectors. Then save your file and go back to your site, refresh, and that's it.